Good evening everyone. I'm doing an evening video and I'm thinking about doing Roxy's weekly challenge. I think it's week 47 and I was umming and ahhing about what I wanted to do, and then it came to me, and it's not like something that I've invented, but what about tag little booklets? So they're going to look like tags, but they're little booklets, and it's a great way to use up the scrapbooking paper strips that are left over. So I thought, here I've glued two bits together, and they just so happen to be the same, similar width. So I'm going to let those dry. Here I've got this one, I'll trim that off, or maybe I won't trim that off, I'll just fold it like that. So we're using scrapbooking strips, or even paper strips, whatever you prefer. And then we're going to make them into little tag booklets. So you can make, like, you could actually make it into like a mini journal if you want to, or it could be just like a little extra booklet that can slip into a pocket, or you could tie on the exterior of a journal, you know, like make it pretty, and then it can go on the exterior. And let me just fold back my sleeves because I tend to become very messy. Right, so I came in to do a video because I've got a bit of anxiety. I think the anxiety is coming from I'm down to, with the packing, I'm down to the dregs of the packing, if you know what I mean. Like, okay, what will I pack now, because will I need this for the next 5 days that I'm still here? And so then it's causing me anxiety because I'm just sort of walking around looking at it, becoming a nervous Nelly, because I'm not doing anything with it. So I was just going to pop in here. I think this is the one where I keep my printed out old book pages and letters, and I was thinking maybe some of these might be nice. Might as well use them. Maybe those would have been nice to make into some sort of envelope. What about this one? I'll pull those out. Oh, and that one. Oh, that one's only got, oh, this one's got writing everywhere. Okay, so we might have a look at those. Okay, so I'll put that over there. And I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to find a piece to go with that. And I mean, you don't have to do Christmas. I just so happen to be doing Christmas, but you don't have to do Christmas. Actually, you know, the other one, this one is printed on a lovely oatmeal-y colour paper, so I might tear that one up, and that can be a paper in there. So anything that's not, like, that's Larry White paper, I won't do that one. I need to tear down here. So I haven't made a template. I was going to make, not a template, a sample. But I just decided to get cracking, to start doing it. So I don't know if I want this to go right across. Yeah, why not? Because you won't be able to see them together. I don't want to cover all of that. So let's just, well, I'll just cut along here, because then I'll trim it off afterwards. And then I'll just glue this. I'll put the glue, actually I'll put the glue on the end here. And then put the glue, is that sticky? It is sticky. Fold it in half. And then put the glue on here. Oh. I seem to be flapping about like a silly person. It's very late. It's dark outside. I think it's 5:30. I never do videos at 5:30. But here I am. I just felt like it. If you feel like it, you should do it. Okay, so we'll put that there. And I'm going to slide it up. It's bigger than what I need, but then I can trim it, you see. Just flip it over, get my scissors. Actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to tear and wrap around, because sometimes that's nice. Plenty of glue. so much, such plentiful glue that I get blobs everywhere. It's really interests me that sort of I was stressing, thinking, oh, okay, so I've done today. So it's actually Monday. I'm doing this a week in advance because you know why. I'm not going to repeat myself again. But I was thinking, oh gosh, I had a plan for the last 3 weeks for the Roxy's Weekly Challenge, which is odd, but these ideas all came to me at once. Whether I was looking at something that inspired it or sitting, mucking around. I think today's one I was just mucking around and then it just sort of happened. I need a piece of paper down here now. But other times, it might have been inspired by what I saw somewhere. So I had some strips somewhere. Just a sec. See, now because I'm sort of in the throes of putting everything away, I'm having trouble finding things. Here it is. I'm not quite sure where I've put things, but I know I put all my strips in here. Yeah, so I was thinking, oh gosh, I got a bit of a shock when I remembered that I had completed my ideas that I had already thought about for these past few weeks. I was thinking, oh my goodness, and what a time to run out of your ideas because, you know, we're moving. So anyway, it came to me just now. I was sitting here thinking, I'm just going to sit and do some random crafting, and I'll just and then before I started the random crafting, I just sort of started flipping around, and then I don't know what I saw on Pinterest that made me think of that, because I didn't see anything really that is what I'm doing, but something triggered me, and so I thought I'd better sit down and do it. Okay, so that's the inside. Now you're saying, where is the tag in all of this? Well, I'll show you. So you could cut it here, that way, the tag shape, and then it will flip up and be a tag shape, or you could cut it that way and it would be a tag shape, and it could flip out that way. So you could put your papers in horizontally this way or vertically that way, but I mean, it doesn't matter. So I'm thinking this one, I think I'll do this way. So I'll snip this here, and then I'll just flip it over. I'll try and be a bit more precise than I normally am. Just flip it over the other way and then trim that. There we go. I think I've trimmed it bigger. Even though I tried to be more precise, I've done it wrong. There we go. Okay, see, that's my little tag shape. And then we'll decorate it. But well, let's make another one first before we do any decorating. So this one here, I don't think I will trim that off because that's really super pretty on that side. So it's a little bit bigger than this one. What I might do with this one is I'll cover that up. It's upside down. Is it upside down? It is. It goes that way. So I'll cover that up, and I've got to cover it up in there. But I've got my strips, my trusty strips. They're always good. So I'll need to add a little bit to that one. Strips are good. Okay. So I don't need to cook dinner tonight. We're out to dinner tonight. So that's good. Oh, sticking to my fingers. Go away. Go away. Okay, I've got this one. Wasn't that pretty? I love these strips. I do really love them. And that's why I don't throw them out. And I end up with so many. I don't want that one. I have this. Oh, here's a little piece of scripty-doo. Let's put that there. If I put it like that, it won't cover it. So now I can't put that there. Could put some green. What about some green? Just a little piece of green. Get the green on. Yes, we'll put that there. Why not? Okay. So I wonder if I'm going to record another video before I leave here, or is this the last video in my room as it stands today? Not that it's going to change that much in here. It's not changing that much. It's just going to be organized better with more storage and that sort of thing. Tear that off. I'm not bothering cutting the white off because I can just stick it above and then go along and trim it. I've even taken all my glues, my extra glues. I kept 3 just in case. Just in case I needed 3 more. Actually, I think I wanted to have a bit more of that one. Let's see. Okay. Trim that off. Okay, so that one, I didn't do it at the crease. So this one, I'm going to do my cut, here, where the crease is. So we have something different. And I think I've done it. See, I'm not doing a good job here. Okay, so that's that. And that one is ready to go and it opens like that. Instead, this one opens like this. Okay, so this one I might do that way, and this one's going to be that way. So let's put those there. Now let's see if this other one has dried. This is narrower. Now as I said, I joined 2 together. Tried to make sure that my join was well over where it was going to fold, because I didn't want, you know, you don't want that to pop up if it's very close to where you're folding. So that's good. Don't know how well I glued it. And this one I think I'll do like the other one. I probably could trim that little bit off. I probably should use my cutter. I say that and then off I go and snip it by hand. So this one we will do here. Oh my goodness. I might as well just eyeball it with the mistakes that I've been making. Okay. And then you can also snip here if you want to, just a teeny tiny bit, just to give it that little extra touch. So just a tiny little snip there. Okay. Right. Now, before I do any decorating, I think I'm going to gather some pages to put inside. So let's tear down this one. That one's, well, you put collage on the reverse side of that one. Let me see this one. They're white. Okay. So move these over here. I've got 3. And I'm just going to tear the edges off this one. I've probably got some more letters, but I do like the colour of this oatmeal paper, and I don't feel the urge to necessarily have to cover it up. And I was feeling like I could just tear this in half. Just put a little crease in there. This is the extent of my measuring, guys. So that will go in. I might fold it not evenly. It's going to go in there, and this one is just narrow enough for that one, and I'm going to fold that one like that. I'm not going to do it perfectly because look, otherwise it'll be too short. So they've already got a page. Now this one needs something, not those. Let's see if there's, where did I put the folder? Oh, over there. And then we'll get some other pages because I've got lots of stuff to use. And I just wanted to see if I had, I know I've got some more in here that are, here we go, here's some more. No, that's not printed on that paper. This is, oh, this is great, this one. This one you can write on. And another good one is this one, because it's got the crease there, and I might tear down that. Oh no, I won't tear down that because that'll make it too big. I've also got this. This is on tea dyed paper. I can put that in. So let's just tear these. I could hand tear, but I'm just going to use the ruler. Off we go. Just be whizzy. I'm going to be whizzy. Oops, that's not very whizzy. Now I have my door shut, and it's making me feel hot and bothered. I guess anything I use up now is less decay, isn't it? That's that. Now let's see. This one doesn't have any pages. Well, I'll just tear it a bit beyond there. And let's put that one like. And then I'll snip the corners off, of course. Now I am definitely not the first person to ever do one of these things before. Some other people have done them. I remember when I first started making that, Amity Bloom had done them with fabric. I think they had lovely fabric covers at the time. Let's see this. I just remember that they had made these journals that were tagged. She was calling them tag journals, and they had fabric covers, I remember. So that's enough of the letters in this one. I'm not going to put too many pages in, as I mentioned. This one can already go. This one only has one letter, so this one can have this. And we'll sort through the pages in a second. Don't need that piece of paper. And then this one. Now I haven't thought I could just, you know, stitch them in. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Yes, I've got a flat spine, so I'll just stitch them in. I might even just do it with embroidery floss. And then this one is narrower, so let's just have a little look about here. There we go. So I'll put that aside. Never know, might need it. Now, what I really wanted to do was to get into, I'm not so much maybe going to put in Christmas papers. I'm probably more likely going to put in book pages and things like that. Fold that one in half, and they go in there, just so we keep all of our ducks in a row, should we say. Now, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. I've got all of these book pages to use. So I'll take a couple of these. And what else do we have? Like a big one. This is big. These are big ones. Oh, look at these. Very strong paper, this one. Put a couple of those in. See, you could just use them to rip out of. You could just rip out of them, and they could be for collage. Just let me grab my other papers. I hope I haven't sent you. Oh, look. I hope the light's all right because it's late. Here we go. This is what we need. Here, we need these. And we need, so I've got my back turned to you, we need straw paper. Okay, but let's close the glue. We're not using the glue right now. The glue is not part of what's happening. Okay. So, first we'll go into this one and pull out some bits and pieces that I want plain pieces, I think. Plainer pieces, I should say. These are good. Okay, well, not very much plain in there, so we'll put that in there. These are good here. So let's tear down this one. I want to spend all day pulling out my bits. Why don't we just measure this? This would be good. Good idea. So, oh, clever me, 4 inches. So what I can do is just put it within the 4 inches and just tear it. That's better. And then I don't have to think about it too much. That's going with that one. And we will have, I'll just tear that one that width. Bit of messy tearing. Put that over there. Four inches, there we go. I'm sure I've got another one of plainer papers, but I don't seem to be able to find it. Okay, so let's see with this one if we've got enough. I'm sure I've got another one, just a sec. Aha! I did pull out the wrong one. This is the one I want. So this is some vintage paper that someone sent me. That's already perfect. We'll put a couple of those in. It's already yellowing and perfect. Put 2. I've got some strips of straw paper here. I want the longer ones. Oh, what about some tea-dyed paper? And now this oh, you can't see, it's bulging because I filled it with goodies before I had my plain paper stuff taken over to the other place. Don't want that. I have a longer one of those. And then I've got all manner of, 1845, I'd even written it on there in the early days. So we'll have this. I'm going to just fold them all different. Excuse me. That one probably needs to be the whole thing. Okay, now let's get this one organised. Put that in there. So it depends what you want to use it for. Will depend on the pages that you put into, I think. So I'm just going to slide them all into each other. And I've got to grab, oh, this one. I haven't had this one yet. Put that one in. And I'd like the longer straw paper. Hopefully it's not too wide, is it? Just that one. And I'm going to put that in there. And I'm just going to actually just tear those off by hand to make a big mess, because that's what I feel like doing. Okay, so those will be stitched in here. So obviously, depending on how many pages you put in, the thicker it's going to get. So that will also, that will depend on how big your journal is. So I'm just going to clip these together. And then we'll stitch. I mean, this is a cute little thing to put in a stocking or a gift or happy mail or something like that. Okay, so I'll put that one over there and let's do the pages for these. Just a bit of fun. So what do I have already for this one? Just these two. So I need this nice, very messily torn page, and I'll fold that one in half. Is that one too wide? Just. Put this one. And I'll tear down this one. Okay, can go aside. Now, of course, you can put in decorative papers if you want to. You could put in more scraps of, what's it called, of scrapbooking paper. I don't have any of this book. Let's measure it. You could also fold this up. Instead of tearing it off, you could fold it up and create a pocket. That could be fun. Okay, so let's put these in order. They don't have to all have the same number of pages. So that one. And these little shorter ones you can extend. Now I might have to rip those off. Oh, I haven't got any of these in. Or do I? I think I might have, but anyway, we'll put another one in. Let's put this one in first. And this one. Okay, so they will stitch in there. One, not as many pages in this one, that's okay. So that's that one. Where did I put the other one? There. And then we've got this one here, so we need a couple of these. Let's put that aside. Oh, I didn't put any of the other ones in. Just a minute, we'll do something different on these. Fold that one like that. That's already folded. We'll have this one, even though it's narrower, and we'll have it that way. And I could tear down this 1845. I might even leave the 1845 written on there. And fold that. And we can have some, maybe we could tear it down that way. I wonder how the spine, not the spine, but you know, the fold, if it's ripped. Oh no, it's ripped. Well, we'll have to have it that way then. Okay, I'm trying to go as fast as I can because I am aware of the fact that we've been here for a while. So that, and I just wanted to go over here into this one. So I'm not putting really any, I haven't put any sort of printable or anything like that in. Now here we go. I've got these beautiful old, that one's too wide. I don't want to tear it down any further. I want a long one. I want many things. Here we go. We'll put that one in there. That'll do. We don't want to be here till tomorrow. Okay, so take those out. We'll start off with, we might start off with that one there. So I don't have very many really long pages for this one, do I? This is not good. Maybe I'll work in one anyway, extending. That way you can see. So see how that's short there? I'm not putting two shorts together. I'm alternating them, if that makes sense. I'm going to have a lot of short ones here. We'll be doing a lot of extending. I'll put that one in, and maybe that's it. Okay, so that's that one. Now, I'm going to stitch my pages in. Whoops. I like to sort of hold it all together with some sort of clip, and I'm just going to eyeball it because there's not that many pages in there. But what I need to do is grab, I could use red on this one. I can't see where my mat is. So now what I want to do first, I think, is I'm just going to trim here my tag shape so I can see, I can gauge better where my center is if I do that. Oops, just going to make sure they're sitting in the center. And I will do this one with, I'm just going to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, just push it through. I'm just going to wiggle it around a bit. I probably should have poked some holes in first. Might do that with the other ones, poke some holes. This is why my needles bend. And I shouldn't be using such a sharp needle because it can go in your thread as you're pulling through and split it. I don't know what they're bashing upstairs. I don't know if you can hear them, but there's an enormous amount of bashing going on. Huge excitement, I think, is happening upstairs. Huge. So there's one little book tied together. How easy is that? So that's that way. I think that's so cute. So cute. So maybe I'll decorate one and then I'll have another video where we finish up the other ones. I just want to grab, oh, it's all the way up there, just a sec. And I found my mat. So I'm just going to poke holes in these ones just to make my life easier. I'm just going to poke little holes. And I didn't want to stitch. I'm going to use this beige thread, if I can find the beginning of it. Okay, I'm going to use this. It's like a crochet thread, I think. Right, and I've got my little box here. I'm just going to do my hole like this because otherwise it's just too much hard work. And then will I use my needle? I could use that one. That one's pretty sharp. I'll use the one in here. Where is it? I have my favourite. This is it. And we're just going to do it here. I'm not using the wax thread. It's only a little notebook. Doesn't really matter. You don't really need to use the wax thread. I mean, you could leave these long and dangle things off them if you want to really become snazzy. Okay. Might have to bash on the wall if they keep on smashing around like that. It's a bit annoying. Oh, and let's snip here. I like these snipped, and I didn't snip them on the other one. Snip that one too. Oh, I love these. I'm very pleased with this little project. I've never done these before. This one I did at that end, just eyeballing. Oh, and this one I could actually really stitch with the red. Might as well finish that off. And this time I might come in this way and tie it on the, tie it on the outside. How about that? If I can. Oops, I dropped my favourite needle on the floor. My favourite, you know, bookbinding needle. It's not a bookbinding needle, it's a tapestry needle. but it was just perfect. So hopefully I can find it. Trim that off. Okay, now here we need to do some adjusting. And there. Just going to snip this off like this. Okay. Don't you just love it? It's so easy. Where's my needle? There it is. It's a good thing it's a big whopper and I can see it. Okay, put you over there. I'm in the biggest mess, guys. And the quantity of things in my room is enormously reduced and I'm still in a mess. Okay, fall off my chair. So this is the front of this one. Just want to have a quick little look. So you can take bits and pieces and make these a bit longer. I think that's so cute. Anyway, let's just embellish one. I don't know how long I've been here for, but this is the project. I'll finish them off in another video, but I'll just do one. I don't know what I've got here. Let's see. I'd cut out a whole lot of things. I think I might like that on that one. There's not much there, I don't think. They're not going to fit. Oh, what about this? No. Okay, where's Jen's? I want to go to Jen's. I'm going to go and visit Jen at Dreams, etc. I think I cut a lot of her things out. Just a minute. I've got them here. Not a lot, but a few. I don't want that. Put a tag on the tag. Oh, that's cute. And you could put, I'm not going to, but you could put a little eyelet and tie it closed if you want to. Quite like that. And we could put, just put a little bit of some sort of paper, just a little bit of paper or something. What about a little bit of, I keep chucking things around. A little bit of, if I can find them. Oh, here I've got scraps. I had some nice little torn things there as well. Oh, what about this? I don't know if I want this because I want to put the holly jolly there. I might even just go for, I thought I might like that there. I think I do. Is that weird? I kind of like that there. Up a bit and that over there. It needs to go sort of there like that. I quite like that. And would I like, do you think, I'm asking you, oh, what about, I've got this over here. That under there. Okay, yes, this is all happening. It's all happening now. We're in action. So of course you glue in what's underneath. Glue this one down. Now I did glue this on a, this glue's running out. I did glue it on a thicker paper so it's stiffer. I'll put a bit more glue on it just to make sure it stays, and I'll make it line up there. And then I'm going to glue this. Okay, not sick. It's like there are rollerblades rolling around up above me. Sounds like rollerblades. That's exactly. Does everybody remember rollerblades? I remember rollerblades. Oh, I remember my 11th birthday. I just had a flash. There was this like burger joint in Sydney, and they served you on roller skates. And I just had to go and have my 11th birthday there. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. I really did. And I loved it. Just had a flash. There we go, it's done. And I would do something on the back, I think. Okay, we've got this on the back. So what will we put on the back? Put something on the back. Let's see. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that's cute. It's very clashy. I like clashy. You know me, I like clashy. I don't want these. These are different style. They're clashy. I could even be really weird and do something. Oh, I think that is so cute on there. I'm going to put that there. Doesn't matter. My book's going the other way, but who cares? You can flip it around this way and it's going the other way. Because I'm the boss of my book. I can tell my book which way it's going. I'm going to grab a glue. Good thing I've got them here. I love that. So I'll just decorate one. I need to go out and see what's happening out in the rest of my house because I shut the door. I can shut it now because I removed all the stuff. Before it was permanently open. There we go, you cute little thing. You can go there. That's so cute. There we go. And then you can if you want, decorate inside. You can, but you don't have to. You can leave it up to someone else. So if I was going to extend the page, I was talking about that, wasn't I? For example, you could add something just like that and extend it a little bit. So we'll do that on that one. Just to show you a little bit, you can decorate inside. I must remove this glue from my eyesight because it's finished. And why did I just, you know, not concentrating, I've just gone and glued the whole thing. So now I'm going to have to improvise and stick that somewhere else. I'll just stick it here because I'm a goof and I've done the wrong thing. And I'm going to snip that off. I thought about folding it over, but I don't think I like that. Well, that's just going there. I did like it over there, but no. Lack of concentration. So I'm trying to find, here they are. I like these papers. And these papers are not, they're not leery white on there. They're like, not, obviously they're not old, but they don't glare at you either, as far as the white is concerned. I think I'm going to extend it with that, and I better concentrate, hadn't I? They're like a creamy colour on the other side. So if I put this on here, that's not straight. I'm eyeballing it, as you do. It could be a little bit smaller, it doesn't matter. I just need to concentrate now. Don't put your glue everywhere. See, I was thinking about my finish glue, and I wasn't thinking about my paper. And that's just not the right thing to do. There we go. And I didn't get any glue there, so let's put my glue on here, on the edge of the paper. Take that big blob off. Okay, this might be the longest video ever. And that's how you extend your page. And then you could grab a little scrap and stick that down there. Like just grab a scrap of this, just to make sure. And I glue that down there. Okay, and then of course you need to trim it, because we don't want it peeking out there. And then you just continue on, and then you can just leave it, and then it can, some fun can be had in here. You could write lists, because there's plenty of plain space for writing. Not too many to extend it. Like I would extend that one with a cute piece of paper. And let's see the others. Anyway, I might come back and sort of finish them off more in another video. How about that? Because I think I've been here a long time. So these are the three. These are not decorated, and this one is decorated. And I think that's so cute. It's a tag shaped booklet, notebook, really quick. really quick tag shape notebook. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly had fun. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.